Hello, land seekers. Hope you're doing well. My friends, as always, I'm here with some very interesting properties for you tonight. I have 34 properties, all with seller financing. So if you're looking for land, guess what? You're in the right place tonight because we are going to look at some great properties, all that you can begin to invest in the land that you want, that you see right here tonight. Without the bank, without all this other stuff. It's super simple the way I'm going to teach it to you and the way I'm going to show you how to do this, and you'll be able to find the land that you want. I'm Scott from landmodo.com, and this channel is about helping you to make your land ownership dreams a reality so you can start living those dreams today. I don't want you to have to wait years and years and years. I want you going now. Now look, before we get going tonight, just a reminder. All of the properties that you're going to see here are available on landmodo.com. Landmodo is a land listing platform that will connect you directly to the sellers who are offering owner financing. Seller financing, owner financing, that means no credit check, no banks, no hassles. You know what you get with that? You get low down payments, low monthly payments. I almost said no monthly payments, and that's completely wrong. I would have given lots of people heart attacks. So I don't want to do that. And you know what? As we go through the video tonight, I'm going to mention to you these buckets. You'll hear me say bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3, bucket 4. And I always get the questions like, what are these buckets you're talking about? In the description below, you will find the buckets. And one day I'm going to make a video dedicated just to those buckets. So with that, and without making you wait, we're going to move on to our first state tonight. Now, look, here's the deal. Some of you are going to see this first state and you're going to be like, I don't want land there. Who would want to live there? Listen, a lot of people want to live in this state. I'm just telling you, I don't want to live there, but I'm not everybody. So don't hate on the states. We can't do that. But here's the deal. Stay tuned because we're covering lots of states, not just this one. So with that, guess what we're going to? You know it. It starts with an A. We're going to the state of Arizona. Let's go see what Arizona's got going on tonight. All right, here we go. Into Arizona. Let's see what they have. First up, we have a 2.35 acre property in Mojave, 8,500 on our road. That's the selling point right there. You don't want to be driving across the desert and like you're driving across the moon in a moon rover. No, you want a road. So what does this property have? It has a road. Where is Mojave? Well, Mojave is just outside of Las Vegas. Okay, so Las Vegas is like here. Mojave's like over here. You know, the big water dam, the lake over there, that's the beginning of Mojave County. That's right. It's right there. It's just on the other side. So, you know, if you want to be closer to Vegas or just outside of Vegas, now look, I'm not telling you this is 10 minutes from Vegas. I'm saying this is, 90 minutes on average. That's a big county, by the way. 90 minutes, you could be in Vegas. Who doesn't want to be in Vegas? 2.35 acres, 8,500, 250 down, 180 a month. For how many months? For 48 months. Now, here's the deal. Let's break this down for you. And you're going to see this as a common pattern on all these slides I'm going to show you tonight. Here it is. The down payment, low, right? Like it's $200. Try to do this with a bank. The bank's going to say, well, you got to give us 20% down. And that's, guess what? I hate to tell you something. The bank's not going to loan on these properties. And it's not because the property's bad. Here's what happens. You go down to the bank, you go, hey, Mr. Banker, I found a piece of land I want to buy, and guess what? They're going to say, oh, cool, great. How much is it? You're going to be like, I don't know, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. The banker's going to go, we can't help you. Why not? Because we have to do a mortgage. We have to do a mortgage on the property. See, it's real estate. They have to do mortgages. And guess what? Banks don't do mortgages for 10, 20, 30, 40. Some of them don't even do it for 50 or 60. Some banks want $70 or plus $1,000 just to do business with you. That's the minimum. So if you come in there and go, I found a property I want to buy $8,500, I can afford this thing. It's $200, $250 down and $180 a month. They're going to go, we can't help you. Why not? Because we can't do a mortgage that small. Well, what good are you, Mr. Banker? Come on, man. So that's why the owners step up. The owners of these properties step up and they make it affordable. Super affordable. $250 down on this one, $180 a month. And if you want to learn more about it, and people always say, well, why don't you ever talk about the taxes? The taxes on this thing is pennies. I'm telling you, this property, the taxes on this property are probably like $20 a month. I'm sorry, $20 a year. $20 a year. $20 a year. So if you want to get all the details, you can get them all right here. This is called a short code. It's lmoto.ws/a number. You're going to see that on every single slide I show you tonight. Every single property has that. I did the hard work for you. All you got to do is plug this into your web browser and it will take you there. Sometimes people go, oh, I just want to go to lmoto.ws, and they go, it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere because it doesn't work that way. If you want to see the whole website where we have over 4,000 properties available, go to landmoto.com. It's the same as my username, landmoto.com. So there you go. That's the first property. And guess what? We're going to go see something else. We're going to see another property tonight. Let's go. Let's go see what else we have. 0.85 acres in Cochise, Arizona. 0.85 acres, Cochise, Arizona. How much? $2,500. Mr. Banker, I found the property I want to buy. It's $2,500. They'd be like, do they take Visa or MasterCard? See, they don't want to do a loan for that. They'd rather give you a Visa or MasterCard for it. But who wants that? Okay, so look at this deal. 77 down and 77 a month for 42 months. Or you just write them a check for $2,500 and it's all yours. That's not the down payment, $2,500. That's the total purchase price. That's less than $100 down and less than $100 a month. I was joking last week. I went to the grocery store, bought 12 rolls of paper towels, Bounty, right? The picker upper, I think that's what it's called. And Bounty's not paying me to say this, by the way. It was $25 for 12 rolls. So for 48 rolls of paper towels, one of these things, I can start to buy land. The paper towels are going to be garbage. I mean, they're garbage before we know it. This land will be around forever, right? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for assets that we hold on forever. Forever and ever, that they can't take away from us. All right, here we go. 1 acre in Apache. This one's sold. I'm moving on. This one's sold today. Time to move on. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, check this one out. Super close to Concho Lake. Yes, there's a lake in the desert. That's true. True story. This lake is 60 acres large, by the way. 60 acres. Who would have thought that there was a 60-acre lake in the desert? I mean, if you're from around there, you're like, I know this, dude. Some other people are like, I don't know that. In fact, last week I joked, like, fishing in the desert. Yeah, it's true. On a 60-acre lake. Let's keep going. Dirt road access. Yeah, you want to get there. Okay, $199 down, $149 a month. How big is this property? 1.11 acres. Look at the total purchase price, $6,000. Here's what I did. This property right here that you're looking at, let's bring it up again. Here we go. This property right here, this is with my buddy Derek. Okay, Derek owns this property. Derek and his wife Ashley, they own this property. And they're willing to sell you this property and hold the financing for you. Now, before this call, before this video, guess what I did? I went to Zillow and I plugged in this lake. That's how I know it's 60 acres. I'm like, how big is this lake? There's swimming on this lake, and there's fishing on this lake, and there's golf around the lake. Okay, like it's a fun place to be. 60 acres. I said to Zillow, hey, how much is land in this area? Guess what? It's expensive. Let me see something. I think I still have it up. Let me go over here. Let me come over to this screen real fast. I'm going to come right over here to where we're looking at. Uh-oh, I didn't want to change screens yet. Yeah, look, I've got Zillow up right here. Let's look at what Zillow's saying. This area, Lake Concho. Make this big. Here we go. Concho Lake, $60,000, $20,000, $8,000, $6,000, $7,000. And oh, by the way, this $6,000 one, there's no owner financing on it. You got to pay cash for it. Yep. Writing out the check, okay, to whoever's there. The whole thing. There's no owner financing. So you see, look at the value here. There's a lot of value here. Now, let's go back over. Let's go back over to this listing that's on Landmoto, okay? So let's go back to this deal. Here it is. Well, that's not it. We got to go back because I bumped the screen. 1.1 acres, $6,000 with the owner financing. So, yeah, That's a very good deal, right? It's a very good deal because you get the owner financing. You get to work with Derek and Ashley. I don't know what more you could ask for other than that. That's worth the down payment alone. So if you want to learn more about this property, go right here, right here. Not right now, though, when the video's over. Go here, learn more about it, and see if it's a good fit. And if it's a good fit for you, then do it. Now, let's talk about the buckets. I'm going to focus on this one for a minute. Bucket 1. You want to live there today? It's livable. Yeah, you can do that. Bucket 2, future? Yeah, you could do that too. Bucket 3, recreational? I'm not so sure. You got to check with Derek and Ashley or check with the listing right here to see if you can go camping on this property. Bucket 4, you're a long-term investor. You want to hold land for the long term. You want to put it away. I don't know. Some people put away Bitcoin. Some people put away stocks. Some people just stash money in the bank account, which I don't think that's a great idea right now. But that said, let's say that you want to stash the money away. I'd rather stash the money away in land because land will continue to appreciate in value. Goldman Sachs, the big investment banker, Goldman Sachs, they basically said over the weekend that they expect real estate prices to increase. They've already increased 20% year over year. They expect them to increase another 16% by the end of 2020. So if we just take that, and I don't have a crystal ball. All I can do is look at what people are saying. Take this property, for example, that's valued at $6,000 today. And look, that's what they're asking. Remember, what we just saw on Zillow was more than that. And go up 16%. Today's the day. So if you're a long-term investor, you want to check out this property. How do you do it? You hit that short code, and the short code applies to all of these properties, all right? So there you go. Let's go to our next property tonight. The next property is a 2-acre corner lot. 2-acre corner lot with owner financing, of course, because all of these have owner financing. But 2 acres for $8,000, $399 down, $199 a month for 72 months. Okay, all right. So look, if you're looking for something that's there, road access, I'm going to tell you that this is probably a bucket 3 or bucket 4 property, but you have to confirm it. The reason I say bucket 3 or bucket 4 is look at the price too. 2 acres for $8,000. You can go have a lot of fun out in this land. And the thing about this land is that you'll notice that there's no other homes around there. So go ride your ATVs galore, go have a lot of fun. I don't know, maybe buy it for for a rocket launch like Jeff Bezos did out in Van Horn, Texas. Maybe you start your own, I don't know, SpaceX. All right, let's go see what happens there. All right, next property. Let's go up next. $99 down for this property. Oh, this is a good one. This is Jim, okay? Like Jim, we talked about Jim before. Let's look at what Jim's got. Jim's bringing the value to the table. He's bringing out an $18,000 property here with less than $100 down. Wow. Okay, quarter acre, buildable lot. So bucket 1, check. Bucket 2, check. Bucket 3 is a negative. Bucket 4, yeah. Okay, $18,000 is the asking price on this property. $399 is the monthly payment. Remember, $99 down. You can't beat this one. This is in Yavapai. Yeah. There we go. Gilberto says, why all the time you start with Arizona? Because it starts with an A, and I go the states in alphabetical order. I can't think of a better way of doing it. What? I'm open for suggestions, though. Maybe start at the end? I don't know. What do you think? Where should I start? How should I do it? Tell me. I'll do it. I can change it up every which way we want. All right, let's keep going here. Cochise, 20 acres. Man, just look at this 20-acre property in Cochise, Arizona. $22.50. Lots of flexibility on there. Okay. Now, one of the things we talk a lot about is we talk about $1,000 per acre, and it's not that that's some magical number, but I get asked all the time, like, where can I get land for $1,000 an acre? And see, it's getting harder and harder to get land for $1,000 an acre. It really is. Okay, especially right now where inflation's going crazy. It's getting tough. Now we'll still see it, and when I see them, I always like to point them out to you. And this one, even though it's not really $1,000 an acre, it's pretty close. Okay, can we agree this is pretty close? So 20 acres for $22,000. Lots of flexibility in there. Okay, this is a great property. Again, bucket 1, possibly. Bucket 2, yes. Bucket 3, I'm going to say yes. And bucket 4, absolutely. So if you want to learn more about this one, go here, see if it's a good fit for you. And if so, send them an email. I like it when you send them emails because they know that you came from Landmodo. And if you call them for some reason, make sure you tell them, hey, I saw this on Landmodo, because that will force them to bring better properties back or more good properties back to us, all right? That's why. It's called positive reinforcement. It's called a positive reinforcement feedback loop, to be specific. All right, Mojave, 0.29 acres, so a third of an acre in Mojave. This is in Kingman. Okay, $9,999, $749 down, $199 a month for 48 months. So what do we have here? We have a buildable lot. Okay, so we have a buildable lot on here. We have we have homes in the area. Bucket 1, check. Bucket 2, check. We're not going to go camping on this property or use it for recreational purposes, most likely. So I'm going to say that's a no. And bucket 4, long-term investment, absolutely. Kingman's an area that will just continue to grow. We look for growth when we're looking for land that we're going to hold long-term, so we look for growth. And you're going to get a lot of growth in this area. So if you're going to hold this for long-term, absolutely, this would be a great property for you. And you can learn more about it here using this short code. All right, so let's keep on moving on. In the comments, Linda says Arizona has cheap land and closer to everything. All right, it's closer to everything. Because Linda said it is closer to everything. Well, it depends on what everything is, right? I used to have a friend that told me that he lived in Oklahoma City. He told me that Oklahoma City was the center of the universe. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. It seems kind of a weird place to be the center of the universe, but okay, all right. Bryce says, it would be weird if you didn't start with Arizona. Honestly, I agree. This is what we do. This is our 30th episode here. We start with Arizona. That's it. All right, here we go. Keep on moving. 1.25 acre paradise in the heart of Dolan Springs. Man, Dolan Springs. I'll tell you what. I went through Dolan Springs once. Just a pretty cool place. You know, lots of potential, lots of growth, and it's just one of those places that will just continue to grow and to grow and to grow. 1.25 acres, $8,000, $299 down, $162 a month for 60 months. I mean, you know, the short code's on there. You know what to do. Go see if that's a good fit for you. And if it is, man, oh man, jump on it. Lee says they don't like the desert, looking for something green. Oh, we got green. Don't worry. We got some trees coming up. Two 1 acre lots, minutes away from Lake Mead. Remember that lake I was telling you about near Vegas? That's Lake Mead, right? Okay, so this is near there and the Grand Canyon. So we have 2 acres and they're $13,000. Now, I talk about this frequently, but this is one of my favorite strategies, okay? Like when I see this, I get a little excited about it because I see a lot of potential. And here's the strategy. Here it is. So we have 2 of these 1 acre lots, 2 of them. And they're basically side by side so that we have 2 1 acre lots making 2 acres. Well, here's my opportunity to buy property for $13,000. I can buy this land near lots of things for $13,000, 2 1 acres. That means I'm paying $6,500 per acre. Okay. Now, what if I wanted to leverage one of them, meaning I hold on to one of them, and my intent is later on I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it away years from now. I'm going to go ahead and sell it away. And what could happen is the price of the land as a whole could continue to go up. Remember what I told you about Goldman Sachs predicting that the real estate values will be worth about 16% more by the end of 2022? Well, what if that just continues? And it won't continue forever. We know it can't keep going up forever. But since 1968, since forever, land's been going up in value. This is no different. So what if you bought these 2, you plan on keeping one, and in the future you plan on selling the other one? And what if you could sell the other one for more than $6,500? Like, I don't know, like what if you could sell the other one for $13,000 like this one? Now yours becomes free. And I bought a lot of land that became free because I was able to sell the second or third lot when it's available like that. So whenever I see something like this, I get really excited. If you want to see if this is a good fit for you, go right there. And if it is, take action on it. Because this stuff doesn't last forever. It really, I mean, it does last forever. It doesn't stay available forever. Land moves pretty quickly. All right, staying in Mojave. We're here in Mojave, 1.25 acres, $4,900, $4,950 exact. with 149 down, 149 a month for 36 months. The short code's on the bottom there to see if it's a good fit for you. And didn't I just see something where Lake Mead is drying up? Yeah, it's drying up. Guess what? It'll come back. It always does. Cyclical. How long is it going to take? I don't know, but it'll be back. It'll be back. All right, here we go. Kingman lot. I hope I didn't miss one. Let me go back. Nope, I didn't miss one. Here we go. Kingman City lot for a mobile homeowner with electric close to the hospital. Okay, so I'm going to buy a property. It has electric. That's a good thing. And if I'm going to live there, guess what? It would be nice if it was close to a hospital. Not that I plan on going to the hospital, but if I needed one, it's nice to know that there's one there. Now, this particular property, you'll notice that it's 0.1 acre. Get $13,000. You're paying for the electric that's there. You're paying for the fact that it's a mobile home ready lot, meaning that you can go and put your mobile home on there. And it doesn't have to be a mobile. It's just saying that that's the standard. You can go there or you can build on it, right? Like whatever you want to do. So you have a lot of flexibility on there. Now, just being honest with you, I like the property. I like the price. You know what kills me? That down payment. Okay. Now, whenever I comment like this, I'm not dogging the property. Please understand, I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you I'm just being honest with you. Okay, I'm just telling you, my loyal audience here, if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. And I like the property. I just don't like the down payment. I think that the seller could do better on that. Now, I'm not the seller, and I don't really know their situation, so I can't speak for them. But whenever I see a down payment like that, I don't let that deter me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk to them. You should talk to them. And if you can't afford the $2,000, but you're interested in this property, great. Talk to them. See what you can work out. You might be able to get a better term on that. You might be able to get a better deal. I don't really know the situation behind it, but guess what? It's not going to kill you to ask. You can ask and they can say no, and we're like, okay, no problem. Moving on with life, just like I'm moving on with this next property, and here it is. Next property right now is a 2.2 acre property with power. Yeah, power in Mojave. Man, Mojave is killing it tonight. All right. Let's see. Mojave County, 2.28 acres, 7,600, 300 down, 180 a month for 44 months. There's a short code. And guess what? For those of you that hate Arizona, I got good news for you. That was the last one. Changing states now. Let's go over to this one. Let's go check out Colorado. Yep, we got some trees in Colorado here. Yeah, look at this one. This one has some trees. Yeah, look at it. Look at the headline. Colorado mountain property in the hills with trees. You said you wanted trees. I'm giving you trees. Here we go. All right. So this one is a 2.36 acre property. Man, did they make it very obvious how big it is right there? Yeah, they did. Check out the property layout there. Okay, you got a road access. You got trees. 2.36 acres, 9,600. Call us with the down payment price, $99 a month, and flexibility. Again, why is it flexible? It's flexible because you're dealing directly with the seller. The seller of the property is the person that's making these terms. It's not a bank. It's not anybody else. So they want to talk to you. They want to be able to work with you. And so when you see call us or flexibility, it's just for that reason. It's to kind of see, hey, what can you afford? What can we work out? And see if you can make a deal. So if this is a good fit for you, remember the short code is right here. Just plug that into your web browser and off you'll go directly to the exact property. Again, to see if it's a good fit for you. All right, moving on. Staying in Costilla. Build a home for your second wife. Wow. I didn't write that thing. I just read it. It's right there. Okay. Southern Colorado near the Rio Grande River. All right. So we're talking about Costilla County. We're talking about in the valley. Valley is going to be the most affordable. Then we go up to the foothills. Then we go up to the mountains. Okay. So 5.52 acres here, $54.97. So less than $5,500 for a 5.25 acre property. $1,000 an acre. Boom. We found another one here. We actually found one that is $1,000 an acre. $299 down, $129 a month, flexible on the monthly payment. The number of terms is going to be based on what you can afford and everything. Want to learn more about it? and see if it's a good fit. Forget your second wife. If it's a good fit for you and your first wife, that's okay too. Don't be alienated by that. See if it's a good fit for you right there. And again, I don't make these headlines. I just read them. I don't know what to say. All right. No picture on this one. Unparalleled views. Look, but we don't have a picture. I don't know. Maybe when we pulled this, there was no picture available or something. Unparalleled views. Okay. 5-acre spot in Colorado. All right. 3.99 acres, $6,500. I think this is a good price. The down payment, okay, I already talked about the down payment. I don't love the down payment. That doesn't mean it's a bad deal. Talk to the seller, see if you can negotiate something. If you're okay with that number, then it's okay. See, if you're okay with the deal, it's okay deal. I like the total purchase price. I like the flexibility in there. But again, the down payment, you got to work that out with the seller, and each seller will be different. They're going to have different needs or different requirements. So with that, let's move on. Let's go see our next property. Here we go. 5.33 acre property, $149 a month, 50 months. With how much down? Less than $100 down. So for less than $100, you can now take control over a 5-acre property in Costilla, Colorado. Okay, $6,500 is the total purchase price. Very close to that $1,000 metric price per acre. $1,000 price per acre. Again, not that that's some absolute end-all be-all number, but I know people like it, so there you go. All right. Moving on, a 6.4 acre property awaits you with road access, $9,000, $150 down, $150 a month for 60 months. You're noticing a lot of properties here in Costilla County. Why? Okay, Costilla County is probably the most affordable county in all of Colorado. There's other hot spots there's other pockets throughout the state in which you can get incredible deals. I don't know of any other county that produces more incredible deals than this county does, week after week after week. It's a hot spot. People want to be there. It's land that they can afford, and it's good for pretty much all purposes. Bucket 3 recreational might be a little iffy. Again, if you're unfamiliar with the buckets, go check out the description below. I explain them. But essentially, all of the buckets are good, especially 1, 2, and 4. Okay, buckets 1, 2, and 4 is really, really good there. So again, that's why you're seeing a lot of these properties here in Costilla. And the same thing applies for this one. Check this one out. This is a 6.23 acre property, $28,000. This is one of these that's going to be up in the mountains there. Okay, so we talked about how Costilla has really the valley, the foothills, and the mountains. This is up in the mountains. You're going to get the trees. We love trees. Okay, that's what I saw in the comments. We love trees. 28,050, 309 down, 309 a month for 84 months. All right. Okay. Bobby says he's looking for a third wife and then some land. All right, Bobby. You have high goals, baby. It's okay. Maybe you want to look for the land first and then make the third wife easier to find. Just saying. All right, let's keep going tonight. Fisherman's Paradise. Fisherman's Paradise. All right, so you're less than a mile from the Rio Grande River. 6.1 acres. Look at that price. Less than $1,000 per acre. $129 down, $119 a month for 60 months. Again, if you want to learn more about this one, guess what you do? You write down that number right there. Write down this website. I shouldn't say number. And when the video's over, take all the ones that you like, go here, read about it. If you think it's a good fit for you or you have more questions, send them an email. Right from the landmodo.com, you can send an email directly to the seller, connect you with them. A lot of times they might have their website on there or their phone number. Again, if you go to their website or phone number, tell them where you saw it. Tell them landmodo.com. And then guess what? Like I said, they'll keep bringing back more and more better deals. And that's why you're here, is for the better deals. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Here we go. 5-acre property. Oh, man, look at this one. Look at this one. This one is in Park, Colorado. Okay. People love Park, but we rarely see Park. One, on the website because they go so fast, and two, on this video, we don't see a lot of Park. But here we go. When we see them, these things go, and they go like lightning. Okay, $16,000 the entire purchase price on there, $5,000 on the down payment, $2,000 on the down payment. I said six. I got my numbers all mixed up there. $16,000 on the purchase price, $2,000 on the down payment. Now, I was on a roll there until I saw that $2,000. Bam. It's not that it's bad. It's just a stretch. But don't let that scare you. If you want to learn more about this one, go there and tell them, hey, here's the down payment I can do on it. I think you would be surprised. Okay, seriously. Great property right here. Great price. Down payment, okay. Not in love with it. I like the rest of the deal, though, and I hope you do too, because it's time to move on states now. Here we go. Going over to Florida, my home state of Florida. Oh, yeah. Again, I always love these graphics. They remind me of like an election coverage. If I was on the news, I'd be like, all right, time to call the state of Florida. Here we go. Let's go see what we have in Florida tonight. All right, in Highlands County, Florida, man, I'm seeing a lot of properties. Just so you know, I'm seeing a lot of properties in Highlands. And not just that. It's not that they're just making it to this call or this video. I'm seeing a lot of activity in Highlands. When I look at the number of counties that people are looking at, Highlands is like getting a lot of activity right now. So I don't really know what's going on in Highlands other than maybe you're interested in Highlands, which is kind of cool. But here we go. Let's look at this property. 0.18 acre gem, okay, in Highlands. They're giving you your first payment for free. I don't know how that works. I guess you just skip your first payment, or I don't know if they write you a check or what. I don't know how it works. But basically, guess what? You buy the property with your down payment, $199 down. Your monthly payment is going to be $159 a month for 60 months. All right. Okay, $159 a month for 60 months on a 0.18 buildable lot. If you're looking for Highlands County, you're looking for something that you can build on or hold long term, well, check this one out and be sure to check the website, because I know there's a lot more coming from Highlands County. I might need to actually take a trip down to Highlands and see what's going on down there for myself. But look, here's another one in Highlands. Here we go. Let's look at this one. Highlands. We've looked at this one before. This one is a 0.24 acre property. Asking price is less than $6,800 on it, with $399 down and $215 a month for 40 months. Notice that you have road access in there. You just got untouched land. You've got really all of the buckets except for bucket 3 going to be covered on there. So again, if that's one that you're looking for, then be sure to check that out and see if that area of Highlands is a good one for you. And look at this one. Now we're moving on to Putnam, Florida. Putnam, that's on basically the Atlantic Ocean side of the state, on the Atlantic Ocean side, up just south of Jacksonville, near St. Augustine, the oldest city in America. St. Augustine, believe it or not. Oldest city in America. Here you go. 1/3 of a buildable acre of land in Putnam. Mobile home friendly. Why? Because if you're looking for something you can put a mobile home on, you can't do that on every single lot. I know we live in the home of the free, but they have rules on what you can put on things. Okay. But not everywhere. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But in this case, we do have some rules that we have to follow. But they allow us to put in a mobile home. That's nice of them. All right. 1/3 of an acre, $5,000 is the asking price. $299 down, $199 a month for 24 months. In 24 months, you could own the land free and clear. The bank wants to give you a loan for 30 years. The owners, they don't want to give you a loan for 30 years. They want to help you. In 24 months, you can be done with all your land payment. And then if you want to build a house, well, then you can go to the bank and get 30 years or something like that, you see. Or if you don't want to go to the bank and you just want to build something or put a mobile home on there, man, talk about freedom. So, yeah, you get the freedom of not having to pay the bank every single month. Okay, wow, here we go to our next property. There we go, Citrus County, Florida. Another buildable lot in Citrus County. I love Citrus County. It's north of Tampa. It's probably about an hour and a half north of Tampa. Yeah, about an hour and a half north of Tampa. Crystal River. Okay, you can go fishing on there. You can go out to the Gulf of Mexico. Great fishing there. Manatees. Go check out the manatees. They're very gentle animals. Probably the most gentle sea animal you'll ever see. Okay, they're just like sea cows. They're like cows in the sea. They're very nice animals. All right, so you got lots of manatee up there. You got scalloping. Scalloping season's over now for this year, but man, you got a lot of activities up there. Okay, so desirable place to live. And let's look at what we have here. We have a 1/4 of an acre, $12,000 with $249 down, $249 a month. I'm not so sure that in all the houses, like all the places I've ever lived, that the land value that I could buy the land. I kid you not, that you could buy the land for $12,000. Think about this one for a minute. Bring this picture up again. Look at this picture. Look at the house that's there. You got a house that's there with like a swimming pool. You've got very nice houses in here. And the entire land value is $11,500. Think about that one for a minute. If you tried to buy this property from a builder, this quarter acre from a builder, they're going to want to charge you like $70,000 for this thing. Go ask them, like, hey, how much is the land on this thing? They'll say, oh, $30,000, $70,000. They go insane, right? So here's your chance. You can buy a property that, you know, is only going to go up in value. It has to, because it's going to be driven by population growth. Where do people want to live? A lot of people want to live in Florida. They're moving. Okay, Florida's blowing up. Tennessee's blowing up. Texas is blowing up. So here's a property that is poised for some nice growth in there. And look at your investment there is $249 down and $249 a month. Man, I'm telling you, that's a great deal. So if you want to learn more about it, jump over to that short code once our video is over tonight. Columbia, Florida. We've talked about Columbia County, Florida. There's a city there called Lake City. It's northern Florida. Interstate 10 and 75 intersect in this little area here. Pretty cool area. But if you're coming up from like Tampa towards Georgia, guess what? You're taking 75. If you're going from Jacksonville, I don't know, to California on Interstate 10, you know, it's going to take you right across there. So 75 and 10 combine here. And what you have here is you have a city called Lake City, Florida. And here in Lake City, you have a buildable lot that is it's a third of an acre. Now, here's the deal with this lot. I've actually gone and looked at this lot. I've been there. And the thing about this lot is if you look over here to the left, you'll notice that there is a house right here. You see my mouse moving. There's a house here. Then you'll see that there's a house here. So basically, on this whole thing that I'm outlining with my mouse here, this whole big lot, this is actually a third of an acre. And they have two houses on there. Now, the property that's for sale is this one. And so you get this whole third of an acre. Remember, there's two houses to the left of you that's on a third of an acre. This whole thing would be yours. That means that you could subdivide this thing. You could, because there's a house here and there's a house here. Why not subdivide and put a house here? Then you could put a house here. Or maybe you don't want to live there. Maybe you're looking for investment. No problem. See what I just did there? I just showed you how to take this property, divide it by 2. Now you're only paying, you know, $10,000 per lot. But guess what? The lots are valued at like $20,000 a pop or more. See, that's the thing. And oh, by the way, guess what? The property right here, it's also available. The side by side, they're available. So you could turn 2 properties into 4 properties. Hold them long term. I think you have a winning strategy there. So if you want to learn more about this particular property, guess what you're going to do? You're going to go here to this short code, plug it in, and see if it's a good fit for you. Remember, $1,000 down, that's a good deal. So be sure to check it out and see firsthand if this is something that you want to learn more about. All right, going back to Highlands, Florida. Yeah, that's near Lake Okeechobee. I see that in the comments down there to the west of Lake Okeechobee. That's true, Mark. So here we go. We're looking at this property. This is another buildable lot, quarter acre, $8,500, $500 down, $199 a month for 60 months. All right, see if that's a good fit for you. As we move on to, guess what? A property that's, I've seen this one too. I've been there, seen this property. This one is in Pasco County, Florida. Where's Pasco County, Florida? It's just north of Tampa. And this one happens to be in an area called Port Richey, Florida. And guess where Port Richey is? Port Richey is right near the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know, it's about 5 miles from the Gulf of Mexico as a bird would fly. So you get nice Gulf of Mexico winds. And don't say, oh, you're getting the hurricanes too. Yeah, hurricanes come, but they don't really hit Florida. They really, not in this area. They do, but not on a regular basis. So hurricanes, no big deal. It's like a storm. It's a storm. It's a tropical storm. Go figure that. All right, this is the last lot in this established area, 0.12 acre buildable lot, $30,000. Okay, no, that's wrong. It's $28,995 with $2,800 down, $434 a month for 87 months. If you want to learn more about that one, jump on that short code, see if it's a good fit for you. Because guess what we're going to do right now? Right now, we're changing states. And right now, we're going to go check out the state of Nevada. Let's go see what land we have available in Nevada tonight. All right, here we go. First up, here in Nevada is in Elko. Man, oh man, Elko. Fantastic mountain views, $129 a month. We have a 2-acre property. Total purchase price is $6,000 with $99 down and $125 a month for the next 48 months. Easy 48 monthly payments. I always joke with my wife. You get a new house and the bank wants 360 payments on that thing. That's 30 years. Tell my wife, oh, only 360 more easy payments to go. Well, this is only 48 easy payments to go. And at $125 a month, I mean, that's just a slightly over this thing. Come on. This is like a cup of coffee a day. Seriously. $4 cup of coffee at Starbucks. Okay. I went to the grocery store the other day. I bought a Diet Coke. Actually, I bought 2 Diet Cokes. I bought 2 Diet Cokes and I bought a donut for $4. So what if I ate that every day? That's $120 a month. Guess what? I could buy the land. And this land right here will last a lot longer than that donut will. I promise you that. So if you want to learn more about that one, check out this short code and see if it's a good fit for you. And here we go. Let's go see. Elko, Nevada, 2-acre property, $6,000, 200 down, and then you'll see some flexible monthly payment prices on there. So if you want to check out that one, be sure to check it out using that short code down there. See if that one's a good fit for you. And now it's time to change states. Let's see where we're going now. It's always a surprise to me, just like it is to you. And I've seen a couple people say North Carolina. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no North Carolina tonight. I do know that we are working on some North Carolina, so don't get discouraged. I will send out a message to all the land sellers. Give me your best North Carolina stuff. I'll see what I can do for you. I'm going to send out a message tonight to all the land sellers telling me, give me North Carolina, because you guys want it. So I'm going to go see what I can do for you. But with that said, we're going to go to one of my favorite states right now. Ready? Here we go. We're going to Tennessee. Let's go see what we have in Tennessee tonight. We have this .45 buildable lot in Tennessee. Rural life with city amenities in Blunt, Tennessee. $35,144 flexibility. Okay, look at what you have here. You've got road access. You've got a nice half-acre buildable lot on there. I don't know who owns this 13 acres behind you. That would be nice, but this is not the one they're selling. They're selling this .45. Isn't that terrible what I just did? I'm like talking about this great property. I'm like, hey, what about the 13 acres behind it? That's just what I do. Some people might consider that mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to say that would be a nice find right there. Okay, so if you want to learn more about this one, go check it out. Now, look, this is, I don't know if you know this or not, but check this out. For those of you that are new here, look at what they did here. And you'll notice that there's this thing called What 3 Words. See this What 3 Words? This one says camping, tickets, and volleys. And the thing about What 3 Words is this. You can go to this website, what3words.com. I think it's actually spelled what 3. Here it is. Look at right here where it says What 3 Words. What 3, like what the number 3 words.com. You go here and you can type in camping, tickets, and volleys. And it will take you to this. So it's like a GPS coordinate without having to have all the GPS coordinates. Because look at what they did here. Like in here, they put the GPS coordinates. It's like 35.67, 95, 92, blah, 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 blah. You could type this thing into Google Maps, or you could go to What 3 Words and type in this thing. Man, who wouldn't want to just do the easier way? All right, so there you go. Now, by the way, I see someone ask about Pennsylvania, North Carolina. I forgot to mention, if you don't see a state here tonight that I'm covering here on this show, guess what? You can still go to landmodo.com and punch in that state and see if there's properties there. They're just not being featured tonight, but we probably have properties there in that particular state. So don't get disheartened. Go see what's on the website. I just don't have any I'm talking about tonight. But I will tell the land sellers, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, we're getting requests for it. So let's go see what we have. All right. The next property I want to talk about is this one. For those of you that have been around for, I don't know, for the last few months, you know, I've been talking about these Tennessee properties, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you, give you an update on what's happening here with the Tennessee properties, okay? So here's the deal with Tennessee. If you're not familiar with what's going on, let's go over to the map here. So here is the state of Tennessee. You can see it's outlined right here. And I know some of you are like, I want East Tennessee. All right, I got you. But right now I'm talking about Central Tennessee. Central, like this area right down here. And basically, if you look at this, let's zoom in here. So what we have here, I didn't mean to zoom in like that yet. Here we go. So here we go. Here is Nashville right here. This city is Nashville. You guys have heard of it. And you come out of Nashville and you come down towards Franklin. You come down towards Columbia and Mount Pleasant. Doesn't that sound nice? Mount Pleasant right down here. And basically there's this town over here called Hohenwald. And this is in Lewis, Tennessee. And I've been talking about Lewis, Tennessee now for a while. And let me tell you what we've been doing in Tennessee. What happened was we were able to acquire 31 lots here in Lewis, Tennessee. And I'll show you where they are on the map here. Let me change screens, and here they are. So as I zoom out here, let me show you. Let me come back over here a little bit. So here's this Hohenwald, Tennessee. You see this, and you'll see we can come down Waynesboro right down this way. And as we zoom in right here, you'll notice that right here on Waynesboro Highway, there's like a bend in the road, and there's an offshoot right here. I should show you a picture of this offshoot. It's pretty cool. And you get a winding road that comes back winding through here. And then as you come in here like this, you'll notice that you'll start to see 31 properties in here. You might be tempted to say, well, isn't that an HOA, or isn't there some rules in there? And really it's not. It's just we were able to acquire 31 pieces of land in here that basically they're 31 tracts, no rules, no regulations, no HOAs, no HOA fees. No one's going to tell you, you can't do that. You can't do that. Okay, like this is, I call this the American way here. This is like the good old American way. You know, the no rule way. Okay, who wants to live where they tell you what you have to do? I don't. All right, so here's the deal. We have these 31 lots, and we've been making them available to you guys, our YouTube audience, now for a few weeks. And guess what? We're getting low. That's right. They're almost gone. I kid you not. They're almost gone. And some of you are like, I'm going to go see in a few weeks. The few weeks they're going to be gone. I'm not trying to put high pressure on you. I'm just trying to tell you, like, this is the reality of it. And here it is. Look at this. This is the 31 lots. And I kid you not, there are only 7 left. 7 of these things left. Now, what makes these things so special? One, there's no rules. I already told you that. And there's no HOA. You want to put a 5th wheel on there? Go ahead. You want to put a tiny house on there? The county's not going to tell you no. No rules, no restrictions. Okay, you can go do that. Now, the thing is that these properties, they all have road access, and they're all surveyed and staked. That's right. The properties are surveyed and staked. Let's go look at this. Let's go over here and let me flip over here and let me show you an example. Okay, so this is getting a little bit harder than what I want it to. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. This is an example of the stake. Okay, so you'll notice that this stake is showing you the difference between lot 12 and lot 11. Okay, so lot 12 is on the right side according to the stake. Lot 11 is there. You'll see it's marked, it's staked, and everything. And that's good. Okay, the ability for you to find the place, that's a winner, right? Like you want to be able to find it. So you can get there with the GPS coordinates and everything. But then when you get there, like, how do you know which one is the one that you're actually getting? It's because it's already staked on there, just like you're seeing. Now, how do you get there? Well, what's cool is that all of these properties, they all have basically some good roads put in there. Let me show you an example of the road. Check out this road. This is one of the roads that's going through there. These things are beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and what you'll notice is that this is the end of one of the roads, and through these 31 lots, if you will, there's 1.4 miles of road. See, the roads were widened basically to 50 feet wide, which is pretty wide. 50 feet wide, and then at the end of each one, they end in like a cul-de-sac. So you get a turnaround down here, just like this. So look at how big that turnaround is. So they're treed. Remember someone said they want trees? Well, I got the trees right here. Okay, so these are treed properties. They're basically buildable as you want it to. Check out this road. This is another example of the road. It's going down. Okay, you're going down the hill. You'll see it's just incredible, incredible images there. Beautiful valley, beautiful, beautiful land. And let's look at how this road ends. Look at this one. See, that's an example of that big circular area at the end. Nice and wide. That means you can get down there. You're not stuck. You can make the turn and come on back. And that's the thing. It's like there was some thought behind the way that these guys did this. So, like I said, these are some great properties that are available to you. And if you want to learn more about them, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you what just two people have said. I got plenty of these others, but look at these. So on the right side, you'll see right there at the top, you'll see this one that's highlighted on the right side. It says, we got ours. It's beautiful. That's Kelly. And oh, by the way, all the pictures I just showed you, those 4 pictures I just showed you, there's like 91 other ones, and Kelly took them. Okay, so Kelly did a great job. Thank you, Kelly, if you're watching this. Love the work. All right, so you got Kelly there. You got Chuck. Chuck's basically talking about the land is beautiful. It's right up here. Chuck saying the land is beautiful. And, you know, he's talking about Jamie's wonderful. Jamie is wonderful. I'm going to talk to you about Jamie in just 1 second. She's a wonderful person, but let's keep going here. Look at the top up here, right? Like this is somebody that went out, bought their land. They're basically saying up here at the top that they love it. Flat land. They picked the perfect home for them. These properties are 90 minutes from Nashville. As I mentioned to you, they start off with 31 of them. There's 7 of them left. They're between 5 and 10 acres. There's only one 10-acre property, honestly. Like, I think it's still available. I might be wrong. I should check that out. There's 5 to 10 acres on there. Okay, no restrictions. The down payment start at $99. And some of you are going to say, well, how much? Well, it depends on the property that you get. That's why we got to take action on it. And if you want to learn more about it, just learn more about it. You can. I don't have a short code for you because guess what? It's not even on the website because we've been making it available to you guys. And you can go here to sales@landmoto.com. Send an email to sales@landmoto.com. Jamie will start to help you. Okay, so Jamie will respond back to you. I know she gets busy. She's been busy. She will respond back to you. She's very, very good. She also likes the phone. Okay, so if you're old school, guess what? She's happy to talk to you as well. So if you're afraid of the internet, okay, I get it. Jamie, just email her. You say, hey, call me. Send her your email or your phone number. She'll call you. She will. She's a real life person. She's not a robot. She's not AI. She's a real person, and just a pleasure to work with. So give her a call if you want to, or guess what? You can always, you should email her first and then say, give me a call. She'll call you. I promise you she'll call you back. So if you want to learn more about these 7 properties that remain, jump on it because we're going to stop talking about these once they're gone. And once they're gone, it's not like I can make more of them. They're gone. All right. Guess what? We're not done yet tonight because I normally get to the end here. I'm like, done. But guess what? I have a surprise for you. I got another state. We're moving on to the state of Texas. That's right. Oh, look, Kelly's there. Kelly, that's right. They are beautiful pictures. Kelly's in the chat. Great job, Kelly. Again, appreciate that. All right, moving on to the state of Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Look at that pool. Yeah, that's a pool in Texas. All right, here we go. Hudsmith, Texas. Okay, Hudsmith, this is a 20-acre property. This is in basically like the Sunset Ranches area. This is an incredible price, guys. I'm telling you, this price is just absolutely incredible. $399 down, $278 a month for 66 months. These properties, I kid you not, these 20-acre properties, one, they have no rules and no restrictions. Just like we were talking about in Tennessee, no rules and no restrictions. Absolutely no rules, no restrictions on this particular property. Additionally, these properties that this one's for sale for $16,000, these things are selling for $32,000. I kid you not. Go to LandWatch, go to other places, $32,000. This is a steal. This is an incredible buy. So if you want to learn more about that one, go here, okay, to that short code on the bottom of the screen, and again, see if that's a good fit for you. But I'm telling you, the price is good, the down payment's good. This one's a steal. All right, I forgot to mention one thing, guys. Forgot to mention one thing. On those Tennessee properties, if you want to also learn more about it, I put in the description to this video, in the description right below here, is a link to a property video. Okay, so it will talk to you all about the properties, give you more specifics. It's like a 9-minute video. Or if you don't see that description if you don't see the link in the description, I'll also try to put it up here. If you're not on the live show, I'll try to put it up here for you. But also, just go to our Landmoto, to our YouTube page, Landmoto, here on YouTube, and it's the video that says Tennessee land for sale. And I walk you through in about 10 minutes, I walk you through that entire area of those Tennessee unrestricted rules. So with that, I hope that you found a land connection here tonight. If so, reach out to the land seller, send them an email. As I always say, remember, if you didn't see a state covered here tonight, guess what? You can find it on landmoto.com. And with that, I'll see you guys in our next video. Take care. Good night.